huyu mheshimiwa. I don't think mheshimiwa requires an introduction. Mama nani cheko ni chetu. Ana weka vendio. Makofi. Asante mheshimiwa.
Vihiga hoye! Wakenya hoye! Utamaduni hoye! Christmas hoye! Usalama wetu hoye! Afya yetu hoye! Vijana wetu hoye! Wamama wetu hoye! Wazee wetu hoye! Na Wakenya wote hoye! Asante sana. Mimi ndio ma-DVD. Tuko na wageni wetu wengi pia wako hapa. Nataka kwanza niseme karibuni kwa ndugu na dada zetu ambao wametoka katika sehemu zingine za taifa letu la Kenya. Pia kuna viongozi wetu, wajumbe, MCAs, wakuu wa serikali, PSS, directors, na hata marafiki wetu ambao wanafanya kazi kule Uchina na kwingine. Na pia kuna wazee wetu kutoka upande wa Migori. Kuna wazee wametoka Lugare delegations. Kuna wamama wetu wengi, viongozi ambao wako hapa pia. Na hawa wote tutapata nafasi ya kuwasikiza, lakini niliona nichukue dakika chache mwanzoni ili nijaribu tu kulenga jambo fulani la kisiasa ambalo la kitaifa pia. Nataka tulifikirie, nizungumze, lisikike, lakini nitakuja kutafsiri zaidi baadaye. Na kwa mambo ya Kiswahili, mimi nilikuwa nasikiza ndugu yangu Dr. Kikaya. Nimecheka hapo nyuma kidogo, kwa sababu alisema mgeni wetu wa heshima kwa marathon atakuwa ule mkimbizi mkubwa. Akamwita Kipchoge. Huyo ni mkimbiaji. Mkimbizi ni yule refugee. Sasa nikasema, ndugu yangu Kikaya, hii lugha imeenda wapi? Kwa hiyo nataka tu nirekebishe ili tusiseme kwamba Kipchoge ni mkimbizi. Yeye ni mkimbiaji maarufu katika taifa letu. Kwa hivyo kwa sababu yale nataka niseme ni ya muhimu, na mimi najua mnaelewa Kiingereza. Mwasoma. Sigawe ndio? Makwenya kumede mumulogori baadaye, no? Sawa. Haya. Wacha niseme haya kwa sababu ni ya muhimu sana na ni ya kitaifa. Na tutakuja kuyasikiza vizuri tafsiri kwa Kiluya baadaye. My dear brothers and sisters of the Mutembei nation, elders, custodians of our heritage, and the energetic youth of Kenya, fellow citizens, Murembe bosi, hamujambo. It is a proud honor to stand on this venerable ground in Vihiga as we celebrate the songs and spirit of the Maragoli. Let us remember our strength is most formidable when woven into the national fabric of a united Kenya. We do not just celebrate our past today, we secure our future. I stand tall on this ground to announce that the recently concluded by-elections, and in particular, the Malava constituency triumph, was a victory for purpose over rhetoric. We must acknowledge our recent hard-fought victory by electing a UDA candidate, and he's here with us. He'll speak to us later. The Honorable David Nakwa is with us. You proved that Western Kenya is no longer a playground for empty slogans. I repeat, it proved that Western Province, Western Kenya, is no longer a playground for empty slogans. I thank Malava for standing with the government. When we move as one, we win as one. But let this be a lesson. Our side won by just 1,354 votes, signaling that more needs to be done. We need to acknowledge that every single vote is a brick in the wall of our stability. As we celebrate during this festive season, my people, allow me to state that 20 months into the 2027 general elections, there is a beckoning reality that 2027 is a referendum moment. Allow me to state, without fear of contradiction, that there is an imperative need for a constitutional review 15 years after the promulgation of the 2010 Katiba. As your leader and son, I must speak the truth about a looming constitutional storm. As a country, we are staring at a massive legal crisis where the 2027 election could be nullified before it even begins. Our 2010 Constitution demands boundaries review every 8 to 12 years. Our deadline was March 6, 2024. We have passed it. We are now in a period of constitutional non-compliance. Here is the catch. You cannot have a boundary review without a valid national census. The 2019 census was nullified in 3 counties, namely Mandera, Wajir, and Garissa. The court ordered a mini census for the 3 counties to be conducted by January 2026, yani mwezi goes up. So, here are the issues. The census deadlock here is that a patchwork census mixing 2019 data with 2026 data is a legal impossibility. There will be no valid population data. Therefore, it means that no valid boundaries, and subsequently, no valid boundaries mean no valid election. Notably, the structural benchmarks bottlenecks is that our population has exploded, yet we are trapped in Article 89(4) of the Constitution that limited us to 290 constituencies only. Without a constitutional amendment, the IBC cannot give high-growth areas the representation they deserve, and our protected constituencies face extinction. At the county level, there is equally a serious conflict between the 2010 Constitution that allows IBC to name, rename, reduce or increase county wards, when the County Governments Act limits wards to 1,450 only. This again traps us into providing fresh wards to cater for the increased population and needs for resources closer to our people. Having noted that legal landmines that may hinder the delivery of the 2027 general elections and risk the nation departing from our long-held tradition of holding elections every 5 years, allow me to also bring forth more reasons for a beckoning reality that 2027 is a referendum moment. Fellow citizens, through Kenya's National Dialogue Committee, NADCO, formed for bipartisan talks on electoral and governance reforms, identified issues that only you can resolve via a referendum. And you remember NADCO was formed jointly also with the entire opposition, including the late Raila Odinga. And because he used to be a regular attendant of the Vihiga Maragoli Cultural Festival, I want us to show respect for him because he died this year, and this is a good moment for the people of Vihiga County to also honor the late Raila Odinga. If you can stand for 1 minute in honor of Mzee Raila. Thank you. Haya, tunakaribia kumaliza. Haya ni mambo mazito mazito ambayo mnasema. That NADCO report identified that we must entrench the NG-CDF, that is the CDF, in the Constitution. So courts can never again threaten the bursaries of our children. I here add with conviction that we need also to introduce a new development fund, namely the Senate Oversight Fund, to cater for the specific role played by senators in providing for devolution. That means we make CDF constitutional and we also make the Senate funds constitutional. As part of strengthening devolution and inclusivity, fellow citizens, we should also constitutionalize the proposed creation of the Ward Development Fund, which is also a necessary creation for MCS. The Ward Development Fund will ensure resources for water points, community halls,